agree.
Okay, it didn't freeze this time. Good.
That's it, Kibo. There was a hidden route only Mew could use.
Was there really?
Yes. Yes,
Mew
there
modified the
was.
program to add a special wall to the world. The wall stretches along the y-axis, but we found 2 such walls in the virtual world. It's unclear whether Mew added the wall by the mansion or the wall near the chapel. We do know that that wall was set so that only objects could pass
Don't
through.
be naive, Shuichi.
Wait, what?
What is it, Kaito?
Look, leave this to Sherlock Holmes, bro.
Jeez, you set up a weird wall like that?
Yes.
That is suspicious, but it's got nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Are you on
Nothing to do
drugs?
with it.
You don't even realize your mistake? Are you losing your edge? Oh well, my sidekick's mistakes are my mistakes. I'll make it right.
You've got to be kidding me, dude. Can you actually kick rocks, bro? Like, I'm actually trying to solve a case here. Map of the world, avatar.
What we gotta figure out is how Mew got from the chapel to the mansion. So why waste time talking about the... It's pointless. We gotta take a whole new approach here.
Okay, I need to know
No,
what
wait
the
just a
target
second.
here.
It's not actually impossible at all.
Is it
But
the
you just
wall
said so,
or the
didn't
map
you?
of the world that I need
That
to...
wall Mew set up only lets non-human objects go through. Humans aren't able to pass through. So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall.
Okay, so you
Not just
obvi...
an object after all.
Okay, that's what I need to
You
target
get it?
right there.
So let's go through this one more time.
She made herself into an object. Did you forget, you moron?
But you just said so, didn't you?
It's Mew's avatar.
That wall Mew set up only lets non-human objects go. Humans aren't able to pass through. So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object.
I'll cut through your words.
Sorry, buddy, but you lost this one.
The wall wasn't the only thing that Mew changed. She also changed her avatar settings from human to
object.
From human to object?
Which means the virtual world treated her avatar as an object. She could have passed through a wall that only non-humans could go through.
Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Kaito. We need to listen to everything Shuichi says. I already told you. The more you try, the more you cause us trouble. It's so totally lame that your own sidekick is dissing you!
Kokichi, enough! I wasn't arguing with him. I was just explaining.
I don't care. That doesn't bother me at all.
Look, luminary of the
It
stars.
just means even I make mistakes. Don't worry about it, Shuichi.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on.
It's pretty funny seeing Kaito try to act all tough like this.
Kokichi, please refrain from making such irrelevant and irrational remarks.
Thank you, Kibo. Actually, can you just tell him not to
So,
speak for the rest of this
If
case?
Mew messed with the program and made a wall only she could go through,
Then her secret route was through that wall?
that's it, right? Like using a glitch in a game to walk outside the map.
Wow, you're very
I Mew
knowledgeable.
had a hidden passage like that in the back of the chapel.
But even if she could walk through walls, was there really a hidden passage? Because Mew said...
Maybe the end of the world for
She
non-objects.
probably lied. There would be no point in going if there was nothing on the other side.
Mew lied.
I wonder what the truth is. There's no way to find out now.
That cum-soaked urinal cake was totally lying about there being nothing past the wall.
cum-soaked urinal
She lived a
cake.
life of pride, vulgarity, and secrets. Lying would be a piece of cake for her.
Wow. This is getting
Kichi,
quite...
you don't have to go that far.
This is getting quite vulgar, man. Holy frick.
Don't badmouth Mommy!
Mama Tara.
Wait, what?
Listen to you.
Didn't you forget that you forgot already?
She was a terrible lying whore. But Mommy wasn't lying. There was no hidden route in that virtual world.
Wait, what?
Oh, there wasn't, huh?
Hey! You can't tell them such an important hint!
Oh, if you say that hint is important, then I guess it must be true.
Wow.
Ah, jeez. You're lucky you're cute. So now that we know there's no hidden route, why did she manipulate the program? If there's actually nothing past the wall, then that setting was meaningless.
She wouldn't do that if
She
it's
wouldn't have done
meaningless.
something meaningless. She would have had a plan.
Indeed.
Yes, Mew definitely wanted to be able to go through that wall for a reason. We aren't sure why yet, but once we solve the mystery of the virtual world...
Mystery of virtual world?
I'm going to please.
There have been a lot of strange
adults are
occurrences in the
speaking.
virtual world. If we can determine why, we will also determine what Mew was up to. We'll know why she wanted to pass through the wall.
All right, let's clear up those strange occurrences. Yeah, Gonta will help, even though Gonta not know what you're talking about.
Speaking of strange occurrences, I'm just plain worried about that one thing. Remember? That thing that made us notice all the strange occurrences?
Ah!
This is it! You mean the loud sound that you and I heard in the kitchen?
You all heard that sound too?
Yes, we did.
Yes, in the mansion's kitchen.
But that sound occurred near the chapel. How did you hear it all the way at the mansion?
Yes, and how did we hear your voice
First
at the
off,
mansion?
sound can't go past the map loading point. Did that sound really come from the chapel?
That sound was something hitting the chapel wall. It was real loud.
But it also sounded like it was hitting the
We definitely
mansion.
heard it. We heard Kibo's voice as well.
Oh no! What? That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close, but he should be at the chapel.
You heard my voice too?
Indeed.
What? That is pretty strange.
As Heimerdinger would say,
Exactly.
indeed.
That has to be some kind of clue to the mystery of the virtual world.
Okay, well, let's check the answers later and try to find all the other clues first.
Other clues?
There was another mysterious phenomenon in the virtual world, wasn't there?
You mean the signboard?
Kokichi talked like he noticed something. Pretending not to know?
Of course, that's
You
Kochi.
think Gonta is suspicious of me? I always thought you would be the one to trust me.
Oh, shut up, bitch.
Sorry, Gonta not mean it like
Going
that.
to, no, don't even give in to
No
his
need to
crap.
apologize to him. He's probably just lying again.
Yes, that's his MO, dude.
What was the other strange occurrence? Did you see it, Shuichi?
It all comes back to me somehow. Jeez. Oh, come on, dude. They're really gonna give me this game? I think it's this one right here. Yep. It's definitely that one. What, really? A kitchen? The kitchen? Really? We go in there? We go in there, boys?
The sign that we were using as a bridge was odd to me.
Odd how?
It was on the wrong side of the river,
but
man.
You dropped the sign in the river. We found it later, but there was something unnatural about it.
Very unnatural. Wait, what? Dude, come on. Wait, is that thing moving? No way. We're really doing that now? They move? Oh, that's annoying. That's super annoying. Oh my gosh. This is like my, I don't know why, but this is like literally my least favorite mini game in this game. I prefer Logic Dive for some reason, I don't know why. At which point? I'm confused, is this a trick question? Okay, it's not a trick question. Alright, that's weird. Alright. Moving on. Oh, well, oh, I got crossed! No! Okay, now this is the question. Okay, that wasn't it. That definitely wasn't it. Okay, I got a chapel side, you say. I don't quite understand, but when they explain it later, I'll figure it out. Because I'm not looking at the map right in front of me, so it's kind of like hard for me to, well, let me think about it. Oh, come on, that's obnoxious. This is so obnoxious. So the trick has something to do with the river then? No? But then, what was the crash? Wait, there's another question? Dude, what WTF is this? Alright, so let me think about this river. Okay, so she put it and it went that way. Wait, which way did the river go? Can I look at the map here? No, I can't. Dude, these things are doing, like, crazy patterns right now. What is this? Oh, that's super. There we go. Oh. Wait, doesn't the river flow towards the chapel? There we go. It connects. Okay, I think I get it.
It appeared as though the sign was carried against the river's current. We all saw Mew drop the sign and watch the river carry it downstream.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like the river's current
there.
leads to the chapel.
The sign should have traveled downriver toward the chapel, correct? It should have hit the wall on the far side of the chapel and stopped there.
So, when the river hits the wall, does it go in the opposite direction then?
But that's not where we found it. We found it near the mansion, nestled in some rocks.
The signboard should have been near the chapel, but we found it on the other side.
Hold up. Didn't you stay on the chapel side? She
Yes.
probably grabbed the signboard from the chapel wall to cross the river. Then left it on the boulders near the mansion so she could get back.
Why would she leave the signboard where it could get swept away and leave her stranded?
Also, this has nothing to do with walking through the wall, right? We're getting off topic. We're so close to the truth. We just have to connect the how and what. All the mysterious things that happened have to connect with each other somehow.
Connect how?
A wall only objects can pass through. Sounds that shouldn't be heard. A signboard going against the river current. How are they all connected?
I don't know, but Shuichi should know, right?
Comes back to me as always.
What?
We would be in a lot of trouble if you didn't. The only one who can solve this mystery and save us all.
Alright, you're being really annoying. As usual.
So, how are they connected? Do you know Shuichi?
Well, what we know so far is that the unnatural way the sign was carried is possibly related to the wall.
What clue is related to the unnatural way the signboard was carried to the river?
This is it! It might have to do with a wall that only objects can pass through. The sign should have stopped at the wall on the other side of the chapel. But if that wall happened to be the one that Mew set to allow objects through,
I see. It's a wall only non-humans can pass through. That means the signboard can pass through the wall, right?
Even if it could pass through the chapel wall, how did it end up by the mansion?
The only way it could do that is if the wall was a warp zone. But it's not, right?
Leave it to me, Shuichi. I, your partner, will give you hints in times of trouble.
So Kokichi already knows.
This is the virtual world. We should throw away all of our common sense, okay?
Huh? What the hell does that even mean?
that's it! What if both ends of the river were connected?
Huh? Both ends of river connected?
Oh my, that was quite loud.
Exactly. To put it another way, the river isn't cut off at the wall near the chapel. It's all part of one big loop. The upstream part of the river is connected to it.
What? What are you talking about? Both ends of the river can't...
This isn't real life, bro.
Again, throw out all common sense from your head. We're talking about the virtual world.
Then what about the wall? There was only one wall that could be passed through.
Right. Even if the river's connected and it goes through the chapel wall, it wouldn't have been able to go through the mansion wall too.
I got it. I know why Mew only set up one wall.
What are you talking about now?
Wait, what? The reason she only set up one wall is because the chapel and the mansion walls.
That's it! The walls by the chapel and the mansion aren't separate. They're the same wall.
The same wall?
It's not just the river. The walls themselves are connected. Don't think of it as two separate walls, but a single wall parallel to the y-axis. That single wall divides the entire virtual world. The idea is, you pass through the wall by the chapel and come out by the mansion.
Everything is starting to connect. See, didn't I tell you? Everything is connected.
Damn it, Kokichi! Just
Why are the
Okay. More importantly, this is the final stretch!
Why are the super smart ones the really annoying ones in these games, dude?
Are connected. Then you can find the secret. Shuichi, you already know the secret behind the virtual world, right?
Oh my gosh, you're so annoying. What is a W? Loops. I think that's the word.
I see now. Yes, that's it. The virtual world is a loop. Loop?
Just like in old games, right? Like, for example, when a character goes off the left side of the screen and reappears on the right.
Yes, exactly. The edges of the virtual world are linked together in a continuous loop.
The virtual world loops?
What in the world?
If that's true, it would explain the way the signboard was swept away. It vanished into the wall downstream of the river, came out of that same wall upstream, and floated with the current until it got caught on the rocks.
What was the world like before Mew added the wall?
Actually, there wasn't a wall on the y-axis at all, and the x-axis was set to loop.
Are you serious? Even if it is a computer program, isn't that too crazy?
A looping world. That's more extreme. ordinary than even magic.
But at least it's not a boring answer. It also explains all the things that happened.
Huh? It doesn't explain everything, does it? Because we still don't know why we heard that one sound or Kivo's voice.
Yeah, sound doesn't go past the map loading point.
Actually, if we know that the world is a loop, we can explain that as well.
Huh? Really?
Yes, but first we need to be clear where the loop starts.
Where the loop starts. Doesn't it loop at the walls next to the mansion and chapel?
Not necessarily. If we heard a noise at the chapel from inside the mansion, then the loop...
Wait, what? If we...
I was wrong!
I just picked that because I was running out of time, but... Isn't the wall near the mansion and... Isn't it the wall near... If that's wrong, please tell me what. Isn't it the wall near mansion and chapel? You think it's here?
Damn it!
Wait, is the loop actually the center point?
There!
Oh, come on, that was my first guess, and I was like, no, that...
The map loading point was where the virtual world looped. We thought the loading point was in the middle of the map. But the loading point was actually at the edges.
So the wall Mew created wasn't at the edges of the world, but rather...
So the map she created was a lie the entire time.
Her wall was at the center of the world.
I see. So the mansion and chapel were near each other, with a wall between them. And any sounds emitted near the chapel would also reach the mansion. The wall only allows non-humans to pass through, so sound should be able to pass through easily.
That's right. That's how the virtual world works.
Impressive, Shuichi! For you to get this far! Yes! Yes! You are useful indeed!
You are going in right
now.
now.
This far? What are you, some villain pulling the strings?
Yes.
Nope. Mew pulled the strings here, not me. Remember? Mew also set this trap. It all began when Mew showed us the map. Because of the map, we mistakenly thought the loading point was at the center, which in turn made the mansion and chapel seem farther away from each other.
But the structure of the world wasn't actually like that. There was a wall along the y-axis, and the x-axis came around in a loop.
By putting that wall in the center of that world, she cut off the loop.
So ever since Miu showed us that map, we were caught in her trap. But we solved this mystery thanks to Shuichi. All hail our savior!
But you knew the answer the entire
If Shuichi
time.
wasn't here, then we never would have solved this mystery.
Kokichi, you already knew from the beginning.
That's right. Good work, Shuichi.
Well, maybe not the beginning. Well,
Thanks,
I don't know. I'm not
Shuichi.
sure.
You
He
saved
actually
us.
probably did know from the beginning, knowing him.
You're welcome.
Anyway, can we move on here?
Just because we found out the virtual world's secret doesn't mean we can take it easy yet. Actually, this culprit hunt just got to the exciting part. Even if we know all the tricks, it's pretty meaningless if we don't find the culprit. That's how a class trial works, after all!
How fitting that he has the
Talking
Monokuma
like
song.
Monokuma again. No matter what you say, I'm not gonna believe your lies. I'm gonna believe in everyone. That's how I'm gonna reach the truth.
I can't wait to see what happens next!
Oh, wow. Alright, I guess we'll finish the class trial in the next video then. Alright, guys. Peace.